All right, eighth grade. Your last religion test or quiz for me ever. Isn't that exciting? All right, I'm really excited. I've got some Totino's pizza rolls here. I'm going to eat them to commemorate this auspicious occasion. Um, Whatever. All right, let's go over what you need to know for your test. So your test is on the Catholic letters, and we covered three of them. We covered First John, we covered Second Peter, and we covered Jude. Um, so like before, I'm sure you know, this is going to be an open book, open note, open everything test. It's going to be just like the other ones you've taken. Because it's a test, you have a little bit longer. You have 40 minutes to do it. So, again, you're going to be taking it at 9 a.m. on Wednesday, this week. So that means you need to make sure that you have everything ready to go out in front of you before the test starts. Tabs open. If you have stuff you want to print it out beforehand. Right? Don't wait till 9 a.m. to get everything ready. The number one reason that students have not been doing well on these take-home tests is not because they're getting the answers wrong, but rather because they're being turned in late, right? I've got a remarkable number of students that turn things in like 30 minutes late, turn their tests and quizzes in 30 minutes late. So don't be one of those kids. Wake up on time, take the test on time, turn it in on time. You'll be good. All right, so structure of this is slightly different. Remember, it's a test, so it's 40 points. There are 4 vocab questions. Each vocab is worth 1 point. All right. So again, out of 40 points, there's 4 vocab questions. Don't waste your time on the vocab. Answer it really quickly, and then you're done. Numbers 5 through 8 are short answer questions. Short answer questions are worth a little bit more than normal. Numbers 9 and 10, long answer questions. Of course, long answer questions are worth the most. And then the extra credit question. Your clue for the extra credit is going to be on Cerinthianism or Corinthianism. I still don't know how to pronounce it. I'm going to say Cerinthianism. That's your clue. Again, extra credit is optional, so don't waste time doing it. In fact, even if you get it right, if you turn in your test a minute late, you would actually lose more points from the test being 1 minute late than you would gain points by getting the extra credit right. So don't waste time doing it. All right, before I get into the actual content of what you need to know, I do think I should warn you that I think a lot of you are going to think this test is hard. The reason I think that is because the views on my videos have gone down pretty substantially over the last month. About 3/4 of you, I think, are not watching the videos. And if you're just doing the study guide and that's it, you're not watching the videos, this is going to be a rough test for you. All right? I'm just telling you that now. If you haven't watched the videos, it's not going to go well for you. So, if you haven't watched some of the videos, you need to go back and watch them. Because you are not going to understand the questions if you haven't watched the videos. Everything on the test, as always, is connected to the study guide, right? So there's nothing on it that isn't addressed on the study guide. But when I go over the study guide, if you haven't watched the videos, you might have a tough time connecting what the study guide says to the question on the test. All right, so that's your warning. Ooh, pizza roll. Oh, they're not very good. Can't believe people like these. Yeah, I don't want these anymore. All right. Sorry. So, questions. All right, I'm looking at short and long answer questions. Things you need to know. There's a question about Jude's writing style. His writing style. There is a question about how John uses symbolism or metaphors in his letter. There is a question about what 2 Peter has to say about the Parousia, second coming of Christ. Right? And Peter gets into it with the heretics over the second coming of Christ. So you need to be familiar with that debate. Again, watch the videos if you haven't done that. There's a question about how we interpret things like difficult passages in the Bible and prophecies and things like that. How are we supposed to interpret them? There's a question about protecting Christians from false teachers, right? And John talks about that. So you're going to see a question on the test about what John says about protecting people, Christians, from the harms that false teachers cause. Also, there is a long answer question. It's a very general question. This long answer question talks about protecting the church from the false teachers. Right? And so you're going to see this question, and you're going to have to write 4 sentences about protecting the church from false teachers. Right? It's a very open, general question. All right, so I think that's everything you need to know. We've gone over the structure and content, what you need to study, strategy. Again, everything's open book, open note. Wednesday morning, last test. All right, bye.